Namaste. Hi. Welcome again to my little Namastart series for beginners. Either getting started or trying to decide if you want to get started in yoga. Some little tips to help you maybe feel better about going out there the first time. So today I want to talk about clothing and hair because I know as women especially, or just any of us, we like to be prepared for what should I wear when I go to this. If I've never been to this thing, especially if like me, the first time you go to a yoga class, you really don't have any idea. And you're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What should I wear? So I just want to throw out there a few tips that maybe will help you. Good news is your clothes kind of adapt with you as you learn. Your clothes, you learn about the clothes you need because you'll get a little further into a pose. You'll be like, oh man, I need to think about that. But here's some starter thoughts. You're likely either going to be barefoot. So if you're like me, the first few times you go to class, you'll be all paranoid and you don't have to wash feet because I run around barefoot a lot. Yes, it's nice to have nice feet, but no, it's not huge. Like everyone's gonna be checking the bottom of your foot, you know. I guess I checked, but anyway, most likely we're going to be going barefoot, and otherwise there are available socks that are slip proof. This is really helpful if you're trying to hold a pose without slipping. So these have the little grippers on the bottom so that I won't slide on my mat, like as well as the slick socks. They also make them with toes and grips, which are really nice because you can use your toes even more into the grip. But for me, I don't know. I use both kinds, but this kind is easier for me to swipe on and off real fast during class when I get cold or warm, especially when I'm teaching. I don't have time to try to put my toe in each individual hole, so these were good for me. And then as far as your pants go, it's up to personality and what you're comfortable with. And so thinking about things you would want to think about with your pants that maybe you didn't realize is like your loose pant leg. Maybe it will slide down. Maybe you want, that's okay. I had a pair of pants once though that had like a slit and they were great. And then I went to yoga class and when they slipped down, they also opened up and like my underwear and my lot came out. But even just coming down your underwear or whatever, so decide what you're comfortable with, test out your pants, how far are they gonna slide. Same with shorts, you either want them to be tight or 2 layers is always a great option, like the more spandex layer over with a looser layer over the top to kind of, you know, just as nice to do it that way. Same with your tank tops if you're not comfortable, you know, with the super tight shirt or whatever. It's nice to wear a tank top underneath your shirt. It's gonna do the same thing as your pants. So like when I come into down dog, now my shirt, especially as I advance and do different poses, my shirt's one gonna drop this way and eventually it's gonna drop down up towards my head. And my pants, if I did a three-legged dog like this, then my pant leg is dropping down, or there's different poses laying down or even cross-legged where your pant leg might fall. So, and then the other way that your shirt is gonna fall is the classic, the front is gonna fall forward, the bottom's gonna fall up. So just some things, decide what you're comfortable with, which, so maybe the tight tank top underneath, or just the tight tank top, or having the looser shirt over the top of that can flow, or even then another thing is the sports bra. Ladies, I when I first started yoga, I didn't really have a sports bra and I was going in my good everyday bra or my fancier, nicer every bra, and it not only wasn't supporting me and keeping me in place for yoga, I was getting a lot more wear and whatnot out of my really good bra that I didn't want to be getting. So checking into a good sports bra. And then maybe you're comfortable with your shirt falling however it wants. Again, it's just a comfortable comfort thing and a personality thing. But these are things that could happen with your clothes in yoga. And then we have our, I do want to point out, you'll see a lot of yoga teachers with the tighter clothes on. And if that makes you feel pressured in any way, know that a lot of times I've had a student ask me if I could wear tighter clothes next week know that that is because of that. I'm trying, to show you this is how your back can arch or whatnot. So it's nice for the visual for the student if the teachers don't feel any pressure there. On the flip side of that, we can see what your body's doing better to adjust you. If you're a hands-on and you like to have a teacher come and help you adjust, and you have a hands-on teacher. Not all teachers, I don't do a lot of that. I do, but I mean, it's not like mine or my students may, but that's what I'm saying. Find the personality that fits you. And let's see, I'm getting sidetracked again. Let's think about hair. Hair, I discovered as I went, anything tied in the back, even on the nape of your head, it's pretty hard to get it high enough. You're going to end up with problems laying on your back, doing a bridge post-train arch. You run into a lot of problems with it running down your back. 2 braids I found can work pretty good oftentimes, and that way it's not interfering with me near as much if it's in 2 braids, and on the sides. Sometimes wrapped around one side if you're comfortable with that. Sometimes unevenness of that gets bothering me, but maybe you're not weird like me. Another is just down, and then I wear, like, I was gonna wear one so I could talk about it, but I just wear one of the soft scrunchies or hair ties around my wrist and then tie up my hair when I start sweating or getting hot, and then I can easily pull it out when I'm laying down for Shavasana or a pose on my back where my hair is going to be causing problems and maybe even anatomy issues. So you have to be careful and keep things like that out of your way, which reminds me of jewelry. Same thing, they might not bother you, but it might if you're to have your rings pressing into the mat. Maybe it's pinching your finger. Oftentimes I do wear a barrette to keep my bangs out of my hair face so that I can control my hair a little bit and try not to have my hair accessories in my way. But all accessories, think about them like, you don't want to get your hand stuck in your ear, dangly earring or something, or have something poke you, zippers on the back of your pants or buttons, anything that's going to get pressed into the ground and feel uncomfortable. I've even had my soft bracelets get in my way when I'm trying to spend a lot of time on my hands. Anything else I can think of? I don't think so. So if I think of it, I'll add it in later. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.